Let's get to business now with Madison Reedy. Hi, Madison.
Hello.
So, a dental company, sharp intake of breath at the mere mention of dental,
Ouch.
is the latest to be subject to a takeover offer. What can you tell us?
So this is Abano Healthcare. Now they're listed on the New Zealand Stock Exchange. And if you don't know much about Abano, you'll probably definitely know the name of their popular chain, dentistry chain in New Zealand called Lumino the Dentist. So they own that. They also own Maven Dental Group in Australia. Now, it's been in takeover talks behind the scenes quite secretly here for about the past 6 months. Now, it actually did tell me today that at some stage over that period, it had as many as 20 potential parties showing interest in buying all or part of the company. Now, 2 of those interested buyers did comprehensive due diligence on Abano, which is where they look at their books in detail and decide if they actually want to buy it. Now, the winner between those 2 was decided over the weekend by Abano's board of directors. Now, they chose a firm called Bidco. Now, Bidco is a sort of investment vehicle that's been formed by 2 foreign private equity companies. One is the Australian private equity firm BGH Capital, and the other is, interestingly, a Canadian pension fund, actually the Ontario Teachers Pension Fund. So they've joined forces here, and they want to buy all of the shares in Abano for $5.70 each. That values the total market value of Abano Healthcare at 150 million New Zealand dollars. Now, that's a 63% premium on the value of Abano when talks actually started at the end of June. Now, we should say that this sort of deal is actually a scheme of arrangement, not a fully fledged takeover, so it requires court and regulatory approval because they're obviously foreign bidders here as well, and shareholders will get to have their say on this. They obviously have to approve it, so they'll get to vote on this deal at a special meeting probably early next year.
A lot of money in dental, it would seem.
A lot of money in teeth.
Yep, let's get on to retail spending. So that's fallen. Is that interesting at this time of the year? You kind of, your expectation was it would be going in the reverse direction, really?
Well, it depends. I mean, one could argue that people, haven't started their Christmas shopping yet.
Yeah.
I have not. This is a sad reminder for me that I need to begin. But then also one could guess that people are starting to save their dosh in the lead up to Christmas. I mean, this sort of retail spending typically always peaks in December when people just go crazy buying, food, champagne and presents as well. So this is the official figures on electronic card spending.
Yep.
This is your credit cards and your EFTPOS cards here. Now, that fell 0.6% in just the month of October. Now, that's the first monthly drop that we've actually seen in 4 months. Now, the biggest falls in spending were in durables, which are things like furniture and appliances. There was also a significant drop in consumables, which is food and liquor. One could also guess that maybe too many people were doing Sober October, and that could have contributed too. But we should say that we are still seeing a lot of spending for the year. Annual growth is still up 1.6%, and we, for the month of October, spent $5.8 billion at the shops.
Wow, that is a lot of coin. What else has been happening on the market today?
The NZX Top 50 Index, that closed up 1/3% tonight. So that's a rise of 43 points to close at 10,919. Abano's share price, that rose 18% today to close at $5.42. So investors liked that one. The New Zealand dollar, that's buying at 63.5 US cents, 92.6 to the Australian and 49.6 British pence.
Thanks, Maddie. Madison Reedy with our business update.